Master your emotions and you'll master your life. Everything we do, everything we want is driven by our emotions. If we want a car, we don't really want the car. We want what the car will make us feel, which is fast or powerful or important. If we want to get married, we don't really want to get married. It's not really so fun to sign papers. I mean, you don't really get much out of that. But we want to experience love, we want to experience connection, we want to experience excitement, maybe adventure. So what we really want are emotions. And they are driving everything that we do, everything that we say, and the way we live our lives. So I don't think anybody will argue with me that, no, master your emotions, master your life, that's nonsense, because, yeah, I mean, it seems to make sense. You can if you want to. But I think the biggest difficulty and where we end up with the most problems is in the question of how. Okay, great, master your emotions. So what does that mean? What am I supposed to do? Under some of you, there are colorful papers, and I will ask you to pick up the paper. You can look at it, but don't say anything. And everybody should look so that all of the papers are picked up. There's one paper still on the floor. It is under tuba.
It is nice.
So at the appropriate time, I will ask you to read out your paper, and you will know. So I will call you out. So first of all, the good emotions, I don't think we need to deal with them very much. We just need to enjoy them. So what are the good emotions? Can you give me some examples?
Joy.
Joy?
Love.
Yeah. Love.
Entertainment. Sorry.
Fun.
Enthusiasm.
Maybe. Feeling. Yeah.
Feeling.
Enthusiasm. Yes.
Relief,
Relief.
success,
Success. It's not an emotion,
happiness.
but it can bring lots of good emotions.
Yeah.
Peace.
Happiness.
Peacefulness.
Feeling peaceful. Exactly. So these emotions, we don't need to deal with them very much. We just need to maximize them and enjoy them, right? So there's not so much to do with the positive emotions. But with the negative emotions, there's more work to do, I think. And I think the first thing that we can do with the negative emotions is realize that actually they are not negative emotions. They are messages. If I put my hand on a fire, and what would I feel?
Pain.
Pain. And what message is that pain trying to give me?
Not running away.
Take your hand off of the fire. Exactly. It's very simple. It's very straightforward. I'm not going to keep my hand on the fire and say, I'm in so much pain. That would be silly, right? So I can't ignore it, but neither would I say, oh no, I'm not feeling any pain. I'm fine. My arm is burning, but everything is okay. I feel great. That would mean there's something wrong with me. That would mean that I'm like, emotionally speaking, that would mean that I'm like a psychopath. If I'm not really feeling anything and my hand is actually burning. So the message is, take your hand off of the fire. As soon as I do, then I can find a solution to the pain and not experience that again, hopefully, if I'm smart enough to find a way to do that. So negative emotions are the same. It's just giving a message. Something is wrong. Something needs to change. You are not comfortable in this situation. You are not happy. So either you need to change your perception of the situation, because sometimes we are experiencing negative emotions and what we are thinking is real isn't even real. But our emotions don't know that. They are giving us these signals. Or we need to change our situation. We need to leave that place. We need to leave that job. We need to leave that boyfriend. We need to do whatever it's needed to get out of whatever is causing the pain. So, or change the situation somehow. Stay in the situation, but change it. So, from that list of negative emotions, can you tell me one of the emotions and what situation you would experience that emotion in?
I would say frustration. Let's say you're with a coworker and you cannot communicate well. Sometimes it grows out of frustration.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So we're going to use one of them as an example to go through the whole process. Is that the one you want to use?
Yeah.
Okay. frustration because of not being able to communicate properly with a coworker.
Yeah, that's the one I came up with.
Okay, so who has number one?
Me.
Okay, what does it say?
What am I feeling right now?
So what am I feeling right now? First, identifying what really is this emotion. Is it anger? Is it sadness? Is it guilt? It's frustration. Okay, so you have that part clear. Number two, I'm moving quickly because of the green light.
I accept this feeling of, I'm thank it.
Yeah, so not reject it, not try not to feel frustrated, that doesn't work, but accept it, thank it, because it's telling you something. And it's giving you a message that needs to be listened to and appreciated. Number three,
What message is it trying to give me?
what message could it be? The feeling of frustration in this situation.
Just deal with it.
Just deal with it,
Get
or
over it.
you need to find another way to communicate with this person.
Yeah.
That could be one message.
I have a lot of things here.
You have a lot of things. Read just one or two of them that seem meaningful to you.
Okay, it says, what else can this mean? So it's
Mhm.
like looking in a different perspective.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe there's another meaning to the situation. I'm going to have to not go through all of them because of the time, but number five? Who has number five?
You didn't say.
Number four.
How did I successfully manage a similar situation in the past?
Yeah, so you had a communication problem, you were frustrated. What did you do before? Because for sure you experienced this at some point before. Number five?
How can I succeed in similar situations in the future?
Sometimes our fear or our negative emotion is actually about the future, or maybe it's about the present and the future. So already planning, okay, if this happens again, I'm going to learn how to be a better communicator. I'm going to go to a seminar so that I don't have to face this problem again. And the last one, number six.
What am I ready to do right now?
I have this.
And then the last one is,
Get excited and take action.
yeah, change something, do something. Don't just sit there feeling frustrated. Do something about it and change it. You now have the recipe for dealing with all your negative emotions. Thank you.